There are 3 common habits you do every day that are silently inflaming your brain. It's a low-grade silent fire burning the circuits of your memory. This inflammation is what we call the silent stroke risk. One of these habits, often done with your favorite drip coffee every morning, can spike your blood pressure and raise your risk of a silent stroke while you sleep. This isn't about just forgetting keys. This is the slow march toward losing your independence. I know it's scary to hear words like stroke and inflammation, but I'm here because I care about your clarity and your life. You've worked hard for your independence, years of dedication, maybe to a family business, maybe to a long career. You deserve to enjoy your golden years with a sharp mind. Too often, people over 50 in the US think these memory issues are just part of getting old. They're not. They are signs, warning lights that your brain is under attack from habits that look innocent on the surface. We need to turn those lights off. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. My neighbor, Mr. Henry, a retired engineer from Texas, was a man who loved his routine. He'd spend every morning reading the newspaper and having a big cup of drip coffee with a splash of cream and 2 sugar substitutes. He thought he was doing everything right. He exercised. He ate a sensible dinner. But he started noticing little things. He'd forget why he walked into the garage. He'd get confused driving down the main street near his home, an area he'd driven for 30 years. One day, he got a call from his daughter because he missed his grandson's baseball game, something he never did. He swore he'd written it down. The doctor said it was just mild cognitive decline, but Mr. Henry felt like his internal GPS was slowly losing connection. He was doing things he thought were good for him, but they were feeding the invisible fire in his brain. The one that makes the difference between forgetting your keys and forgetting your own street address. So let's look at the 3 sneaky habits that are putting your mind at risk. Habit number 1, the sweet little secret in your morning cup. Many of us switch from sugar to artificial sweeteners to be healthy. You might use them in your morning drip coffee or iced tea. You think you're cutting calories, but you're often swapping one problem for another. For the brain, glucose spikes are like a hammer blow. Artificial sweeteners confuse your metabolism and, for many people over 50, they trigger an inflammatory response in your gut that travels straight to your brain. This causes a kind of brain fog that's not just annoying, it's physically damaging your neurons. For the brain, this is a silent fire, the kind that ends in confusion, or worse. That's how this seemingly innocent habit can raise your stroke risk by increasing vascular stress. Habit number 2. You're skipping the fat to save your heart. This is a huge one in the US. For decades, we were told that anything low-fat or fat-free was the healthy choice. So you choose the low-fat dressing, the fat-free yogurt. But when manufacturers take the natural fat out, they usually put something else in to make it taste good. Sugar. Your brain, especially the one you have after 50, is mostly fat. It needs high-quality healthy fats like omega-3's health to build new connections and clean up inflammation. When you starve your brain of those fats and instead feed it hidden sugar, it's like asking a classic American muscle car to run on water. It stalls. Over time, it builds up until something breaks. Often at night, often without warning. It's more common than people think. Have you felt that sudden moment of confusion, even just for a second? Let me know in the comments. Habit number 3. Thinking a little bit of alcohol is fine every night. This is a tricky one. Many studies seem to suggest a glass of red wine is heart healthy, but here's the truth for your brain after 60. Consistent alcohol, even just one drink every night, ruins your sleep quality. And that's critical. Your brain uses those deep sleep hours to literally wash out the inflammatory toxins like beta-amyloid that cause cognitive issues. For the body, alcohol is just a nightcap. For the brain, it's like shutting off the cleaning crew just before the shift starts. Picos de glycos in an already inflamed brain are like gasoline on invisible embers. This lack of proper nightly cleanse means the inflammatory material just builds up, increasing the risk of what doctor-scientists at the Wexner Medical Center call vascular changes, the kind that leads to a sudden, devastating stroke. If you're waking up feeling fuzzy, this habit could be the reason why you can't fully trust your memory anymore. So what happens when you take these inflammation triggers out? Suddenly, the fog lifts. That low-grade pressure in your head disappears. It feels like the sun is finally breaking through the heavy marine layer. You feel that clarity, that mental sunshine you haven't felt in years. Imagine driving the open road, perhaps on a trip to the farmer's market to buy fresh produce, and your mind is completely sharp. No second guessing, no fear of forgetting the directions. It's not just about memory. It's about reclaiming your full, confident self. It's about enjoying every conversation, every sunset on your front porch, and knowing you are fully present. That's the real independence you worked for. So, how do you protect your mind, stop the inflammation, and make sure you hold onto that precious independence? It's not magic, but it does require a simple, consistent action. Now that you know the 3 habits to avoid, you need to add the fix. The fix is the 1-minute memory exercise we promised you, a simple daily step designed to restore blood flow and activate those tired neural pathways. It's the countermove to the slow decay caused by silent inflammation and high vascular stress. But remember, because we are focused on preventing a stroke, always get your doctor's approval before starting any new routine. You may never notice the silent inflammation until one morning you can't remember your own address. Protect your mind and the independence you've earned. Send this video to someone you care about right now. Don't keep this vital information to yourself. Someone you know could be at risk.